attention to settle into this moment without needing to do anything special. There is no task to complete and no state to achieve. Simply let yourself arrive. Feel the surface beneath you supporting your body fully, as if it has been waiting to hold you. You do not need to hold yourself up right now. The body can rest into support, and that alone begins to signal safety. Bring gentle awareness to your breathing, noticing that it is already happening on its own. You are not breathing correctly or incorrectly. The body knows how to breathe. Simply notice the rise and fall, the movement in the chest, the belly, or wherever the breath is most noticeable. This simple noticing begins to activate a natural shift inside the nervous system. The relaxation response is not something you create. It is something you allow. It is the body's built-in counterbalance to stress, just as natural and automatic as the stress response itself. Your system has practiced it before, many times, even if stress has dominated recently. Today, you are reminding the body of a familiar pathway back to calm. As you continue to notice the breath, allow the exhale to be slightly longer than the inhale without forcing it. The body naturally associates longer exhales with safety and rest. You may notice that the breath begins to deepen on its own, or perhaps it remains light and subtle. Either way is fine. The nervous system responds to rhythm, not effort. With each gentle exhale, imagine the body receiving a signal that it can downshift. Muscles soften slightly. The heart rate begins to slow. The digestive system receives more blood flow. These changes may be subtle or barely noticeable, yet they are happening beneath awareness, just as they are designed to. Allow your attention to move slowly through the body, starting at the top of the head. Notice any sensations there. There is no need to relax anything deliberately. Simply noticing allows the body to choose release on its own. Awareness itself is a cue for regulation. As attention moves down to the forehead, eyes, and jaw, you may notice small areas of holding. Let them be exactly as they are. Then notice the breath again, especially the exhale, and allow those areas to soften if they wish. There is no command here, only invitation. The relaxation response works best when the body feels unobserved and unjudged. You are not monitoring progress. You are not checking to see if it is working. You are simply being present, and presence is enough. Bring awareness to the neck and shoulders. These areas often carry the residue of responsibility and vigilance. Notice the weight of the arms hanging from the shoulders. Gravity is helping. You do not need to hold them up. Let the shoulders drop even a fraction if they choose to. As the body begins to downshift, you may notice a sense of heaviness spreading, or perhaps warmth, or a gentle sinking feeling. These sensations are signs of parasympathetic activation. They indicate that the nervous system is moving out of mobilization and into restoration. Allow awareness to drift into the chest and upper back. Notice the rhythm of the heart without trying to feel it clearly. Simply trust that it is there, responding to signals of safety. The heart knows how to slow when it no longer needs to prepare for action. The relaxation response does not require silence in the mind. Thoughts may come and go. They do not interfere. In fact, as the body relaxes, the mind often follows naturally. There is no need to quiet thoughts directly. The body leads, the mind follows. Bring attention to the belly. Notice how it rises and falls with each breath. The belly is closely connected to the vagus nerve, a primary pathway of parasympathetic regulation. Each soft movement here sends a message of calm throughout the system. You may notice subtle digestive sounds or sensations. These are signs that the body is shifting resources from defense to maintenance. This is not something to analyze. Simply notice and allow. Let awareness move into the lower back, hips, and pelvis. These areas often hold deep, unconscious tension. Notice the contact with the surface beneath you. The body is supported here too. You are not falling. You are resting. As attention continues down through the legs, knees, calves, and feet, notice the sense of grounding. Feel how the lower body connects you to stability. This connection further reassures the nervous system that there is no need to stay on high alert. The relaxation response strengthens through repetition. Each time you allow the body to enter this state, even briefly, you reinforce neural pathways associated with calm and recovery. The body learns that it can return here more easily next time. Notice now the overall tone of the body. Perhaps there is less effort, less tightness, or perhaps simply a sense of neutrality. Calm does not have to feel blissful. Often it feels ordinary, unremarkable, and steady. Allow the breath to continue at its own pace. You may notice spontaneous sighs or deeper breaths. These are natural releases. Let them happen without controlling them. If at any point the mind drifts or becomes active, gently return attention to sensation. The feeling of the breath, the weight of the body, the contact with support. This gentle redirection is not a correction. It is a return to safety. The relaxation response is not fragile. It does not disappear because of a thought or a sound. It is resilient and adaptable. Your system can remain regulated even as experiences arise. Imagine now that the body is learning a new default. Each time you enter this state, the nervous system updates its expectations. It begins to trust that calm is available, not just in ideal conditions, but in ordinary moments. This learning happens below conscious awareness. You do not need to remember instructions or techniques. The body remembers for you. Over time, it begins to access this state automatically. Notice any sense of slowing. Movements feel less urgent. Thoughts feel less gripping. The internal environment feels quieter, even if external noise remains. The relaxation response is deeply restorative. It It supports immune function, emotional balance, and cognitive clarity. By allowing it now, you are investing in resilience that extends beyond this session. Stay with this experience for a few more moments. Let the body rest in this downshifted state. There is nowhere to go, nothing to accomplish. If emotions arise, notice them as passing sensations. The parasympathetic state allows emotions to move through without overwhelming the system. There is space now. Feel how the body breathes itself, how the heart beats itself, how regulation happens without conscious management. This is the intelligence you are reconnecting with. As this session continues, trust that the body is absorbing the experience. Even if it feels subtle, even if the mind doubts, learning is occurring. The more often you allow this state, the more familiar it becomes. Eventually, the nervous system begins to enter it with less prompting, responding automatically to cues like slowing down, breathing, or simply lying down. For now, remain here. Let the relaxation response deepen in its own way. Let the body learn that calm is not something it has to earn or deserve. It is a natural state it can return to. Notice the sense of safety that accompanies this state. Not excitement, not vigilance, just a quiet knowing that, in this moment, nothing is required. As you continue resting, allow this calm to integrate. The nervous system is updating its baseline, learning that restoration is possible and allowed. Stay with this feeling, this tone, this rhythm. The body knows how to remember it. When this session eventually comes to an end, this state does not vanish. It lingers, influencing how you move, think, and respond. Each return strengthens it further. For now, simply remain supported, breathing, and allowing the relaxation response to do what it does best, restoring balance quietly and naturally from the inside out.